There's several questions here dancing around a theme that I think we should address. We did in the beginning, but I think we should take another run at it, which is, um, more of a basic explanation that this is all driven by economics. This is driven by the loss of manufacturing jobs here in the United States, the China effect. What's the right framework for addressing that alternative, or I would say complementary, perhaps, explanation for the rise of populism? The questions are about the United States that I'm reading, and I apologize if I'm not getting a chance to read all the questions, but we could also talk about it with relation to Europe or other parts of the world. So what about it's just simple economics, and this is a natural consequence of the loss of manufacturing jobs going to China. China is to blame for our populist rise in America.
I mean, I think the reason that we avoid trying to settle on a causal explanation in the paper is that it's just really hard to know. A lot of these things are impossible to extricate from one another. So just in debates in academia about the United States, you'll find people saying that it's white status anxieties, that it's racial resentment, or that it's economic anxieties. Ultimately, a lot of these things are work together in tandem. So it would be really hard to know what the actual quote right frame is. I do think that the definition that we've laid out, that Anna so clarified, that populism is really about us versus them, about a corrupt cartel at the top that doesn't care about you, that's really the right way to think about these things, about the way you draw boundaries around who's sort of a legitimate part of the electorate and who's not, and which leaders are doing something for you and which ones aren't, rather than what is it that motivates populist voters per se, because it's very difficult to get at.